Hey, welcome to the morning brief. It is Friday, October 6th. Actually, it's Friday or Thursday evening. I'm doing this pre-recorded in order to have a travel day tomorrow, getting back from vacation. So, um, what's going on? Well, we've got some 8:30 news, average hourly earnings month over month, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate. Um, those are all red items and will affect the market. 12 noon, we have FOMC member Waller speaking and consumer credit month over month. Now, the unemployment rate's the big number. I actually think it will be close to 3.7 or even less because if we scroll back up to Tuesday, you'll see that the JOLTS job openings was 9.6 million versus 8.8 million. So almost seven, 800,000 more jobs than expected. It's hard to have unemployment go up when there are lots and lots of jobs available. So that's the news we have going on for tomorrow. Let's take a look at the daily chart. So the daily chart, we have kind of a doji where the open and close are the same. And if you study dojis, they happen at tops and at bottoms. So maybe this is the first signature of a potential bottom. I don't know. We also have a lot of wicks, longer wicks, also gives you the idea that you might be at a bottom. However, volume was pathetic. Okay, we don't want to see low volume on a crappy Thursday, but it is what it is. Where can we go in the short run? Well, I think we could retest the high from a couple of days ago back at 43.35, and we certainly could test yesterday's low as well as the previous day's low, 42.38. Yeah, and we're still above the trend line. Yada yada yada. I think we could have a really ugly day on Friday, but hopefully that is not the case. Taking a look at the inventory. So inventory got a little bit of divergence here because we have a very slight negative day versus a very positive inventory. So again, I think that we're seeing some underlying buy the dip. Folks are still buying. We'll see if this is going to be enough to turn the market. I kind of doubt it, but it's certainly possible. It would be a lot more visionary to me, at least, to see a flush. We want to see a flush before we've seen the bottom, and these buy the dip folks need to get burned so they can flush out, and the rest of us can go on our merry way as the new market, a new bottom may be put in. Until then, sideways action could be just everyday normal stuff here. Frustrating trading. And I'll talk about the frustrating trading here in just a second. Looking for the intraday. 4,300 is a big spot. It's continuing to be a big spot. 43.10, 43.20 would be the numbers I'm looking for on resistance above it. 42.80, 42.70 and change. 42.50 as well as 42.20 if we should get to that level. There's some good support down there. 4200 really good support. Don't think we're going to get there is what it is. Stock Trader's Almanac for today is 38.1, which is a very negative number. 62% chance that we will see the market go down based on historic numbers from the Stock Traders Almanac. Now, I have gotten a bunch of questions from people saying, hey, I see all these YouTube traders talking about oil and moving over to the oil market. So here's the rub. Here's what I have said for a very, very long time. And I'm just going to remind some of you guys that I continue to say this and teach this. And that is the ES is great. It's the highest volume area. It's the highest volume futures contract that's worth trading. I mean, it's fantastic, right? But there are going to be times when your specific method stops working. Does that mean it's going to stop working forever? No. It means that just right now it stopped working. Whenever I have 3 or 4 days of losing in a row, I know something is amiss, and I start looking for other markets to trade. Okay, my favorite 3 are ES number 1, crude oil number 2, gold number 3. 3. And what I will do is I'll trade one until I start losing. Then I switch over to one of the other markets and trade it until I start losing. Then I trade. You can kind of rotate. If your method is a good method, each of these markets will move into and out of your zone. Okay, that's just the way it sort of works. And so having 2 or 3 markets to rotate around will keep you winning for longer. So if you are having trouble trading the ES, absolutely start looking towards crude oil, and I would recommend gold and crude oil. Those two, however, are very thinly traded compared to the ES. So there are additional risks that must be dealt with due to lack of liquidity and overall volume. So keep that in mind. That being said, it is perfectly normal for your method, whatever that method is, to have cycles within cycles. So you can suddenly stop making money on the ES and turn around and make money on gold or crude using the exact same method. So this is a very common thing. I'm like, I don't know why people are like, oh my God, we got to trade oil. Well, yeah, trade oil if your ES is not working. Absolutely. Because there are cycles that will continue to move through different markets at different times. All true and good stuff. So be careful on Friday. Don't want to lose your week on Friday. Keep your stops tight. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Hope you have a great week and see you Monday. Back without having to do all this laptop stuff. So, yeah, can't wait till Monday. See you guys. Have a good one.
Hey, thanks for watching the Morning Brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com. Thanks.